Is Donald Trump a good president?
Opinions on whether Donald Trump was a good president vary widely. Supporters often highlight his economic policies, such as tax cuts and deregulation, which they believe boosted the economy and job growth. Critics, however, argue that his approach to governance was divisive, and they raise concerns about his handling of issues like international relations and the pandemic. Ultimately, whether someone views his presidency as good or not often depends on their personal values and priorities. If you'd like more detailed points on specific aspects of his presidency, feel free to let me know.
Yes, provide us more details.
Certainly. Donald Trump's presidency included several notable policies and decisions. On the economic front, he implemented significant tax cuts through the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, which supporters argue stimulated economic growth. However, critics point out that these cuts disproportionately benefited the wealthy and increased the federal deficit. In foreign policy, Trump's America First stance led to trade wars, most notably with China, which had mixed impacts on global trade and domestic industries. His administration also focused on immigration policies, including the controversial travel ban on several predominantly Muslim countries and efforts to build a wall along the US-Mexico border. Trump's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic is another area of debate. Some believe his administration's actions, such as Operation Warp Speed, were crucial in accelerating vaccine development, while others criticize the overall response as being disorganized and downplaying the severity of the virus. Overall, evaluations of Trump's presidency often depend on one's political perspective and which policies or actions they prioritize. If you have specific aspects you want to explore further, feel free to let me know.
What is the criteria for a good president?
The criteria for a good president can vary depending on personal values and political beliefs, but generally, it includes several key elements. 1. Leadership and vision. A good president often has a clear vision for the country and the ability to inspire and lead effectively. 2. Economic management. Effective economic policies that promote growth, reduce unemployment, and manage inflation are often seen as key indicators. 3. Foreign policy. The ability to effectively manage international relations, maintain peace, and handle crises is crucial. 4. Domestic policy. This includes healthcare, education, infrastructure, and social policies that improve citizens' quality of life. 5. Crisis management. How well a president handles unexpected challenges, such as natural disasters or pandemics, is a significant measure of their effectiveness. 6. Integrity and trustworthiness. Honesty, transparency, and ethical behavior are important for maintaining public trust. Ultimately, a good president is often judged by how well they balance these aspects and meet the needs of their country. If you have specific areas you'd like to dive deeper into, feel free to ask.
Based on these criteria, do you think Donald Trump is a good president?
Evaluating Donald Trump's presidency based on these criteria can lead to varied opinions. For leadership and vision, his supporters appreciate his America First approach and unorthodox style, while critics argue it was divisive. Economically, some praise his tax cuts and deregulatory measures, but others point to increased deficits and inequality. In foreign policy, opinions are split. Some commend his tough stance on trade and efforts to broker peace deals, while others criticize his approach to alliances and global diplomacy. Domestically, there are debates over his handling of healthcare and social issues. His crisis management, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic, also receives mixed reviews. In summary, whether Trump is considered a good president depends on which of these criteria one prioritizes and their personal perspectives. If you'd like to explore any of these aspects in more detail, just let me know.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask.